Vishal, do you ever get demotivated because you are a motivational speaker? Do you ever get demotivated? And the answer is yeah. And the better question people often ask me is, Vishal, what do you do when you do get demotivated? And that's a brilliant question, because yeah, what most people know about me is that I'm the highest paid public speaker in India. I speak for major corporations. I work with a lot of CEOs and entrepreneurs and IT professionals, make them really confident speakers. But sometimes in my life, even I do get demotivated. Yes, I do. And not only today, but in my past, there was a time when I was demotivated and frustrated for a long period of my time, because at that time I was not successful in my career. I was trying a lot of ventures. The person who I was in a relationship with left me after many years of being in the relationship, and that really broke my heart. It's funny now to talk about that, but it wasn't funny back then. And not only that, I didn't have a much clarity about what I needed to do in my life. So I really had a lot of demotivation. So even today, when sometimes from time to time, I'm not perfect. Many speakers go out and portray themselves as, I'm the perfect person. I'm not perfect, and I'm telling it publicly right now. So sometimes, in between work, in between family things, in between time with different things that I do with my friends, I get demotivated. So here are the three things I do in order to bounce back. I call it the BFF, bounce back, BBF, bounce back factor that you want to use. Number one is, anytime I feel demotivated, which can happen many times, I revisit my purpose. That's number one. Revisit my purpose. What does that mean? You see, anytime a man or a woman loses motivation is the time that they have forgotten their purpose. So ask yourself the next time you feel demotivated, what's my purpose? Is the purpose that, yes, I want to take better care of my son, I want to take better care of my daughter, I want to take better care of my wife, my parents, my husband? What's my purpose? Or maybe my purpose is, I want to create amazing world by actually teaching people about confidence, or teaching people about presentation, or teaching people about fitness, or anything else. When you are clear about your purpose, it pumps up motivation in your blood every single day. That's number one. Number two thing I do every single time I feel demotivation or demotivated is, I change my state. My mentor, Tony Robbins, always says, motion creates emotion. Motion creates emotion. And I always say, motion creates momentum. So what I mean by that is, anytime you feel demotivated, you'll see that you tend to have low body language, or physiology goes down, your head goes down, your shoulder goes down. Stand up at that time, maybe go for a quick walk, or if you have a cycle, go for a cycling, or do something that can change the physical state of you, because motion creates positive emotion, and that gives you the motivation. And the third thing I do when I feel demotivated is, I talk to mentors. That's very huge, because I have a lot of mentors. Many people think I'm working with 4 or 5 different mentors right now. Some of them work in my mindset, some of them help me with my life, some of them help me with my marketing, some of them help me with my business, social media, many things. And I talk to them, I call them, and I say, hey, this is the challenge I'm facing. What do you recommend? And that's why you need a mentor, a mastermind that can help you tweak small little mindset shifts and show you the bigger picture of life. Not the small little rejections that you're having in the office, not the small little fight that you had with your wife, not the small little failure that you had in your office. They show you the big picture, what's possible. Because when you have that, this cannot distract you anymore, because this actually attracts you. And that's what I want for you. It's funny that it reminds me of one of my clients, Dr. Pradeep Mohanto. He came down to Bangalore to improve his public speaking skills a few years ago. But not only that, I remember there was a time in his life that he was lacking a little bit of confidence. He had some challenges at home, and he was not becoming successful as a speaker. And he has heard this line before from me, which is, confidence is one thing that transforms everything. And he said, Vishal, I want your help. I'm willing to come down to Bangalore. And he did that. He took made a 2-hour journey to Kolkata in car, then flew to Bangalore, stayed here for a few days, and went there, and he committed, man. And as a result, Pradeep Mohanto today is an amazing speaker, not only because of the public speaking he has learned, but because he has revisited his purpose, he has changed his state, and he has spoken to his mentor, that's me, and he has improved his public speaking skills. Here's what I tell you, it's your opportunity and your responsibility to improve your public speaking skills and improve your motivational ability in order to motivate yourself. Because remember this line, and this is the most important line that you'll hear today. Here it is. If you don't create the life that you really want, you will die with memories of living a life that you didn't want. And that's a shame. You want to live a life in an amazing way? Go out and do it. Because confidence is one thing that transforms everything.